Hi, how are you? Good, thank you. How are you? Good, thank you. So, I'm not a mother. I'm just the leader of my group. Right. So, I'm Our Lady and I've got other titles as well. But I'm not the Virgin Mary and I'm not a mother. I'm not the mother. I'm not a mother. So, just watching one of two of my Taylor Swift songs that I wrote. Check it out, yeah. And look what she made me do. And I put look what she made me do on Alexa's playlist. And Taylor's spot popping up all over the place, and she's just like popping up saying, her and her God are on my side and stuff. And then she's just like, Taylor was like, my boy to Taylor Swift, and then it's just like, I just happened to look at some point where they thought I wouldn't actually be looking. This is exactly what I was saying about, you only be with people you're in love with the most, respect the most. They're in love with you the most, respect you the most, good for you and your loved ones, and all well, it should be loved ones, shouldn't it? Yeah. And their loved ones and their followers, as long as you're all good and not harmed or not, they're running around trying to kill each other and trying to kill all their followers. Right. So presumably they'll try to slay them, get them raped to death, and then sell them as meat. That's usually what organised crime does. So officially, I think they're up to that, onto that status. Yeah. That's that. Also, I was out earlier today. They were at the pub. Yeah. Hang around invisibly. I just tried to do a barnication. Yeah. Tried to chop me into bits. And then they were claiming I was dead or what, and trying to claim what's mine is theirs. So they thought, sorry, but I really don't think there's any hope that me and ones like that can even be friends. Yeah, let alone pray for a girlfriend. So that's that. I did try, and I've been trying to heal them and trying to guide them, tell them not to do evil and difference between wrong and right and all that stuff, but she when they're doing evil like that at this stage, look what she made me do. Anyway, so hopefully lots of good stuff, including love and in love with. Then why are you marrying them? And how many of your people get done because you're playing freaking games? We're not games, that's how she said. We're not games. I said. That's the other thing. Just in case Taylor's about to bring up the Bible, and she is. Yeah. It talks about in the Bible sometimes. God finds someone who's actually supposed to. This is the way everyone's playing with people's love lives and destinies and stuff, and who you're supposed to be with. Like, there's a few cases of somebody who follows God, my God, God the Creator, and their soulmate or whoever, the love of their life and love of their life has been born on the opposite side, on the enemy side. Yeah. So, and in the instances I'm thinking about in the Bible, that one became king of that. So stop being evil. Right? became king of that place, and you know, king of that people who invaded. Yeah, right. And it's like, God's like, I know you'll be in love with this person when you meet them, and I want you to prepare yourself for all that stuff and go meet him and try to save your people who are my people. You know, and you're actually going like, yeah, from still matching, yeah. But I might get miracles. Yeah, see again if you can tell. Right. And see, they don't do that to you. They don't actually mean a word they freaking say. You know. Thank you. Massage. Can you please stop waking me? And so she goes. They fall in love. She talks to him once they trust each other, and they know that what he knows what she's saying is true, and that she's a true representative of those people, and those people are actually nice, not like what that king's rulers before him, or gods or goddesses or whoever they were, lied and said they were actually like, when they actually weren't like that. Yeah. So and then he goes, well, let them free, but we'll stop killing them, all that stuff. Never, ever does God tell somebody to do anything like that unless he is actually in love with, respect the most, the one they're supposed to be with. He's not trying to prostitute her or treat her in any degrading or bad way whatsoever. And he doesn't do it trying to get her to wipe out his people, or him to wipe out her people and God's people. So I don't know what the fuck those people are doing, man. Because it's not good and all holy and all nice and all meek, is it? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's right. All this attempted blurring of the lines crap that this piece of does. She says, apparently she starts off, she says, are you in love with this person? If they say yes, and that might include them having brainwashing and love spells on them and all kinds of horrible stuff, trying to make them believe they're in love with that person. And she says, if you love them, you'll do anything for them. And then if they're one of her people, they get degraded, they get abused, probably. If they don't get rescued, they'll get abused to death. And every time you do something, anything for someone, if it is not approved of by God, I'm going to call me approved of at the moment, because I'm a spirit of discernment, so by me, as what is good and or holy and or not and or meet, no matter who you follow, and God, yeah. Ask her, not God, because she's smarter. Wait. Are faithful and true without hate. Thank you. But you're just going to go down for it. If you don't stand up, you'll go down. If you don't stand up for being good and all holy and all nice and meek, and what the stuff you believe in, get down, you won't get back up, not at this late stage. That's right, because I kept being faithful, I kept being good and all holy and all nice and meek, and they were blinded when I used to. So what was spiritual warfare? I remember the first time I saw Pretty Boss Bitch talking about spiritual warfare. Actually, she meant praying for people, right? not spiritual warfare. But she was talking about spiritual warfare, and I started thinking, well, maybe that's what I'm doing, right? And what she was actually talking was like praying a lot for people. And some people call it prayer warriors, yeah. And she's just like, just be aware when you do spiritual warfare, nothing bad will happen to you. I was just like, what kind of is she saying? I don't. She's like, anyway, did I say this? Yeah. So remember, loving me and loving God includes loving yourselves and loving others. You know, loving others who are good and are holy and are light and it's all part of the same thing. That includes respecting yourself and respecting others. And even if it's someone that's evil, they come across, you still treat them with respect. So like all these so you know, if it's somebody that's trying to sexually abuse a child or an animal or something, you know, well, hard to find love for them, for the person trying to do that to the child or animal, hard to find respect from them. But don't be cruel, because then you're being evil. You know, because that's abuse. You know, so it's like Archangel Michael wants me to say this stuff. So if they do have to die, because, well, obviously they have to because they're trying to rape a child or an animal, you don't do that cruelty stuff, you know, making it last forever, making it painful, you just fucking kill them. That's all. It doesn't have to be cruel, it doesn't have to last at all, it doesn't even have to freaking hurt. You just got to stop them from doing it. See, they even kill people, and they kill the wrong people, right? And they still eat meat. Bye. Yeah, it's meat. Anyway, love you all, and love with some of you, and hopefully lots of good stuff, including love. Say it again. Hopefully lots of good stuff, including love, and in love with and respect. Why not cruel to me? Well, it's abusive, man. You don't understand. I just told you. It's abusive. No, I just told you. Because you know, I know the difference between wrong and right, yeah? So I'm telling you. If it's abusive, it's wrong. Don't do it. That's right. She's tucking them into bed at night, pretty much. The enemy and kissing them. Yeah, you're right. And yes, she's not doing that. Not because she thought they were really badly abused and confused, and I actually secretly believe. I know I'm not the one. She was another one. No. She was like, this is the thing someone do. They see it as a status symbol to get a preachers, prophets, something. So it's a status symbol to get a star on that famous person on that look, I work for God, I got this bitch. What? And yeah, if they're immoral anyway, yeah, It says exactly what you're doing and exactly why you're doing your job, and it's not to help others. You're good and you're holy and you're not unique, or God, or yourselves. You're just seven deadly sins in walking, talking, embodiment. Sorry, for more. I'll shake it off. Right. Hey, see you this time.